Hi folks, Jason and Carrie here again from the Social Club. A big thank you to everyone who joined us for our staff virtual quiz last week. Congratulations to the prize winners, and we hope everyone enjoyed the evening and had a little bit of fun.
And a big thank you also to everyone who's taken up a hobby or an exercise for the activity challenge. It's great to see you all making a commitment to doing something positive for yourselves. Keep it up and keep in touch with us with your progress.
We're currently in week 2 of the challenge, and if you've taken part but forgotten to drop us a quick email, make sure to let us know ASAP at socialclub@coolmore.ie. We're looking forward to hearing from you over the next few weeks, and everyone who stays in touch will be entered in a draw for dinner at Mikey Wines. Week 4 ends on Sunday the 20th of December, and we'll draw a winner on Tuesday the 22nd.
For those of you based in Tipperary looking for something new to do, Niall O'Callaghan Fit Fix will run 2 fitness classes outdoors at the Moyglass Community Centre on the 9th and the 16th of December at 6:30. Details went out by text last week, but if you'd like some more information, just let us know.
With Christmas around the corner, we'd like to wish you all the very best. Keep up the new positive activities, and we look forward to seeing you all again in 2021. And now, sit back, relax and enjoy Mikey's Masterchef.
I have never ever in my life cooked anything. Nothing.
Eddie Hales is one of the managers of Mikey Ryan's Bar and Kitchen in Cashel, and for the month of November and Coolmore's Health and Wellbeing initiative, he's decided to learn how to cook.
My name's Eddie Hales. I'm one of the managers in Mikey Ryans, and we're delighted to be part of the Coolmore Mental Health and Wellbeing month. And I've never cooked in my life, so they said, "Oh, why don't you cook?" So I thought, well, did a little bit of training, a failed trainer, and I know a little bit about horses, and I know a little bit about restaurants. And what I noticed is that chefs are a little bit like jockeys. They come in, they take all the glory, take all the money. You know, we hear every day, oh, compliments to the chef. You know, it's not that hard.
Well, Eddie, we'll just see how hard it is when you get in the kitchen, but in the meantime, here's over to Chef Stephen Hayes with the challenge.
Hi guys, my name is Stephen. I'm the executive chef here in the Cashel Palace Hotel and Mikey Ryan's. We're going to set a little task today for Eddie. We know he wants to learn how to cook, so we're going to make a small pea and bacon risotto. Let's see how he gets on. It's a little bit different than his usual opening bottles of wine, walking around on the telephone, so let's give it a shot.
And just in case you want to take on this challenge yourself, here is the recipe.
So the dish that we're making today is a pea and bacon risotto. It's quite straightforward, simple recipe. So the ingredients for that are streaky bacon, we've got shallot and garlic, we've got some risotto rice, we've got some white wine, chicken stock, a little bit of butter, some parmesan, and I think that's pretty much it. What we're going to do is we're going to start off by giving the bacon a little bit of colour the bacon off in the pan, then we're going to add the shallots, the garlic, cook it down slowly, add in the risotto rice, get a nice bit of colour onto that, season that up, add in our stock, little by little, cook it out, and then finish it with some butter and some parmesan cheese. Finally we're going to put in our peas, and that's it. And given Eddie's skills in the kitchen, I think it might be a bit of a challenge for him today, but knowing Eddie, he'll manage to pull it off somehow or another, so I wish him all the best in the task.
Even before the challenge has begun, Eddie is already beginning to struggle. Perhaps some of the pre-challenge jitters are starting to get to him.
So they're giving me one of these things to put on. I feel like a jockey in the weigh room now. I'm just sitting there thinking, go right, this yak, it's got no chance. I wonder what's for supper tonight. And then we walk out to the paddock. Oh, hi there. Oh, I'm so looking forward to him. Yeah, I rode him home last week. He's a gorgeous horse, yeah. Oh, he's a lovely, give me a great feel. And yeah, well, let's see how we go.
Finally, the challenge is ready to begin, and Eddie starts to realise what's ahead of him.
So I'm going to cook a pea and bacon risotto today, one of your favourites.
Yeah, it is actually, in fairness.
So most of the stuff is there already prepared. All we're going to do extra is we're going to dice up some shallot, crush a bit of garlic, grate a bit of Parmesan cheese, and then we can start. What we're going to do is we're going to saute off the bacon, then add the shallots, the garlic, cook off the rice a little bit, add our wine, add our stock slowly, and finish off with a small bit of butter and a bit of Parmesan cheese. What do you think?
Eddie is relieved that they're going to be using one of his favourite ingredients for cooking with today.
I was in Lidl and I saw one of the main guys, one of the guys from the main house, and I said, "What the hell are you doing here?" He said, "Oh, well, the boss is coming back this week. I'm just buying him a bit of wine." And in fairness, he said, "Look, help yourself. You know, if this is part of the challenge." So he gave me a bottle. So there's an upside to doing this challenge as well.
The challenge now gets underway and Eddie carefully watches Chef Stephen Hales prepare the pea and bacon risotto. That is, of course, until he receives an important phone call and leaves the kitchen.
Hello? Now then, how are you? Hello, hang on 1 second. I just have to put my coat on. Hang on 1 second.
So as not to spoil the dish, Chef Stephen Hales continues to cook the risotto.
I know Eddie was there for the start and for the end. He kind of missed the middle part, which is quite important. But knowing him, he'll plough through it and he'll manage to lag his way through the challenge, I'd say, somehow or another. So
here we go. Right, sorry, Chef. I'm back in action now.
Eddie, you're back.
Sorry.
What's the story?
My agent was on a little bit more modelling work.
Now refreshed, Eddie gets back to the action.
Parmesan.
All of it?
Quite a bit, yeah. We've saved a little bit to grate over the top as well.
Right.
With Stephen's cook now over and the risotto perfectly cooked, Eddie gets a chance to taste it and see what he's up against.
That's really good. The problem is, I wasn't listening to a word he says. I have no idea what goes in first, last. But actually, I wish I was listening because that is delicious. Anyway, we'll give it a good show, and I can't let the chef think he's clever, right? So let's give it a go.
Now it's Eddie's turn in the kitchen.
You feeling about a nice dish here today?
Well, obviously, Tommy in the prep, he's happy. Tina, who washes the dishes, she's happy. Freddie in the garden, he's happy. So, yeah, I'm confident of a good dish. Cut it. Sure. This is easier than I thought.
With a newfound confidence, Eddie gets a head start preparing his ingredients for the risotto.
Yeah, very, very good point. That definitely helps. Actually, you can refill that, Chef. Thank you very much.
So Eddie, you're obviously not a chef permanently. What was your original calling in life?
My original calling was I trained horses and, well, mainly sold horses, but trained horses for years.
Right.
And then I wasn't very good at it actually, so then changed tack, and about 3 years ago came in here. And I love it.
How are you getting on? Good?
Well, I love it, yeah. I mean, I have a horrible job. It means I have to taste wine every day and talk to pretty girls. Yeah,
Not easy.
Gotta miss training.
Yeah.
Right, stick it in.
Due to disappearing during the first portion of the cook-off and missing some of the key instructions from Chef Stephen Hales, Eddie's getting into a little bit of bother in the kitchen.
I think the pan might be a little bit too hot, and if Eddie paid a bit more attention to the rice now than to his mobile phone, you know yourself, and the wine, then I think he'd be on the right track. It's sticking a little bit, but I think he still might get away with it.
With time ticking on, some of Eddie's jokes are starting to get a little bit on Chef Stephen Hayes' nerves.
You want to bang in your wine there in the meantime?
Oh, definitely. I'll bang my wine in. Oh, the wine in there.
In there, come on.
I'll use this shite for this. Right. Now you see, this looks a bit bad. It's not going too bad. The only thing is I wasn't really listening when he said, so I have to say I would have forgotten which order to go in. But if it was written down there, just stick that in first, that in first, this is doable, right? So I actually might have learned something.
With everything going well, Eddie decides to take another little break.
So I will just take 5. Okay, that's fine.
Eddie's left the kitchen again. Another important phone call, I'm sure. Cigarette break. Just rescuing his risotto. Never learn.
And refreshed, Eddie returns to the kitchen.
Now then, Chef.
Just saved your risotto, Chef.
What do you mean we saved it? It's absolute. Look at that. Actually, that's all puffed up now.
It's looking good.
It is.
It's looking good.
As the finish line approaches, Eddie Hales starts beginning to think about perhaps a new career path.
Sure, where this is going? Are you short on chefs in the palace?
We'll be definitely needing a few.
Well, keep me in mind.
I will, yeah. Got your number there.
Chefs, they're a little bit like flat jockeys, as I said before. You know, they come in, this bin's a bit slippery, can't cook in here today, you know.
Hey!
Oh, your kickback's terrible. You know, they come out with everything.
I think Eddie's done a good job. If he just was a bit more attentive, stayed in the kitchen a little bit longer, ignored the phone calls from the wife or from the boss or from whoever he's getting the phone calls off, and I think he'd make a good chef.
Now, with the cook-off challenge complete, Eddie's risotto is ready for serving. It's over to Chef Stephen Hayes for a taste test.
Definitely looks good anyway, Eddie. Nice green, vibrant peas. Smells alright.
Good.
Proof is in the pudding though. Tell you what. For your first time cooking anything ever, it's pretty good, mate. Fair play to you.
Oh, thank you very much, mate. You can admit it's better than yours if you want. I mean, just.
It's up there. It's not bad. It's not bad. You got a few. I had to mind a few when you're on the phone, and do you know what I mean. I reckon definitely look a bit more attention to detail on the chopping that left a lot to desire. A bit more attention to the food cooking, not so much at the back, and then I think you're a shoo-in for the palace, mate.
Well, listen. I've got a spare hour next week. I may as well do the full training to be a chef.
Yeah. In fairness, Eddie did well. His knife skills left a lot to desire, but with a bit more attention to detail, a bit more time in the kitchen, not on his phone or drinking wine, then I think we'll make a chef out of him, yeah.
High-end dining. Absolutely fantastic. Alice, here I come. Or the boss is listening. He's looking for someone in Barbados. I'm around. That is delicious. I'm actually proud of that. So, on 52 years on this planet, that is the first thing I've ever cooked. And obviously, clearly, it goes out saying that's better than Stephen's anyway. So, the thing is, If I can do that, anyone can do that. So I'm going to put my recipe up, and I think wine was the bit that just added to this. I think, listen, Stephen's learnt something here today. So I'm going to put that up on the link, and you can do that. Anyone can do it. Okay? Done.
Thank you for watching. If you would like to try this recipe, then log on to mikeyryans.ie/mikeysmasterchef.
Hi everyone, Tom Lynch here. I hope everybody enjoyed the last 4 weeks for our November Wellbeing initiative, from the initial video depicting the different aspects of farm life in 2020 to the fun and games that we enjoyed for the quiz night, to the eye-opener that Brezzy described to us of his trials and tribulations with his own mental health, and finally tonight to the culinary endeavour displayed to us by Eddie Hales in Mikey's. 2020 has been a trying year, and it is good to see some semblance of normality returning with the easing of restrictions. I want to take this opportunity to promote 2 external programs available to all the employees in Coolmore, Cashel, Ballydoyle and all the farms. Firstly, there is the Industry Assistance Programme supported through HRI, and secondly there is the EAP programme which is run through the VHI. Both these programmes are strictly confidential, and their primary aim is to guide employees through difficult situations. They are available 24/7, and further details can be got through the HR department. Finally, I want to take this opportunity to extend our thanks to the Magna family for their support in this initiative, and also to wish you all a happy Christmas and a safe and healthy New Year. Thank you very much.